Hello, sir. Could I get some help for marketing my business? Well, of course we can help you with your marketing. We help everybody with our marketing. I mean, we have been in business for 30 years. We can do it all. We do everything. We can do paid advertising. We can do video marketing. We can do ad strategy. We can do Facebook ads, YouTube ads. We can do all of it. We have this specific package that works for every single client. It's going to be $2,000 a month. You have to do it. Just sign right here.
Well, I got to think about
today. You know, you're going to get a deal.
Can I talk to him?
So, hurry up. No, we don't want to do that. So no one wants to be sold to that way, am I right? I mean, that's not fun, just getting hard closed for every single thing that you're trying to do. What could make that better, and what is the most underused thing in sales that could make a small business owner actually make more money from selling in their business? So I know it sounds cliche, but it is the skill of listening. And it's not just listening per se, it's listening for the right specific things inside of what the other person is saying. Too often will you get into some sort of sales conversation where it's just a one-sided conversation to the person that is actually doing the selling. That's not how a good sales conversation should be going. It should be the other way. If you're trying to sell something and you're doing more talking than the person buying, then that's not good. That's not a good sales tactic. It's not a good sales technique. And typically you aren't going to be as high of a percentage of closer as other people that listen to what the client actually is saying. So what are we actually listening for when we listen in these conversations? Well, first we're listening to what their specific needs are. What are they actually saying? What's the true problem that they currently have, and what's the problem that they're trying to solve? That's what the client or the customer or whoever you're talking to, that's what they truly want to know. They want to know, how can you help me solve my problem? Now, the second thing is ask open-ended questions. And so instead of asking questions that have just a yes or no or a simple response answer, you want to ask questions that get them talking. When I owned my gym, some open-ended questions that I like to ask were, instead of asking how much weight would you like to lose or what is your goal of weight loss, I would ask, if you lost X number of pounds, how would your life be different? And that way you can get them to start talking and furthering their conversation. You can truly understand what it is that they're seeking. Because they'll tell you that they want to lose 15 pounds, but you don't know why. You want to know their real problem. You don't want their underlying problem. So, let's use the gym for example again. They're going to say, I want to lose 15 pounds. Well, why do you want to lose 15 pounds? Losing 15 pounds has some reasons. Maybe they just went to the doctor and that's what's going to get them down to the proper BMI. Maybe they have a wedding coming up and they want to lose 15 pounds because it's going to make them feel more comfortable in their dress. Maybe they have a vacation coming up, and so that's their real why. They just want to look better in a bathing suit or look better in their wedding dress versus, oh, I want to lose 15 pounds. That's a very specific number. I want to know more of what the specific reasoning is behind that number. I see this so many times where the salesperson just forgets to figure out what the other person's motivation is to buy whatever it is that they sell, because they're just doing so much to try and sell their thing. So some other tips about this sales conversation. First, nonverbal cues. When they're talking, nod, smile. Let them know that you're paying attention and listening and you're not just sitting there with a blank stare in your face. I like to jot down notes, just one-word things. You sit and you make sure that you know exactly what they're saying and what their key points are that they keep saying over and over again, what motivated them, or what their specific problem and issue is so you can help solve that. One of the things I like to say is, so if I heard you right, and then I would kind of repeat what they had to say. So if I heard you right, you're wanting to look better for your vacation coming up so you feel more comfortable in your bathing suit with your friends and family. That's how I can repeat back to them what they said so they can now say, yes, Ryan, that is exactly what I'm looking for, and I'm just furthering the conversation to reach their needs and goals. So another big thing that I like to do, especially in business consulting, is giving them value in solving their very small problems. So a lot of my clients or people that I talk to, they have, huge marketing problems that they're trying to figure out, and I want to answer something really small. So maybe I give them a social media strategy or a way that they can shoot a video or a video topic. That way they can have some sort of clarity before they even do any sort of business with me. All it does is provide value. It starts building you as an expert, and it shows that you truly care about helping them versus just getting their money. And another tip is for the closing, I just give them two options. Well, based on what I heard and based on what your needs are, I would recommend either A or I would recommend B. Which one do you prefer? So now what you're doing is you're being the expert by recommending something. I'm writing you a prescription. I'm recommending this options based on what I heard you say, but I'm also putting it in your hands to say, would you like this or would you like this? You're now letting them have the decision and they feel like they're in charge. A big thing to remember when you're doing selling, you are not the hero of the story. Your business isn't the hero of the story. Your story needs to make the person that you're working with the hero. You are simply the person there to guide them along so that they can become the hero of their story. I've made a lot of other videos about business and marketing. Click on over here, and I'll see you in the next video.